Cheryl here today with Kadoodlebug Designs, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a shaker piece using the SVG file. And so I've got a really cute one that I've done, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. So we'll walk through all the steps and I'll explain everything as we go. We want to go over to the left here and upload the image that we want. And I want this little cutie right here, so I'm going to add that one to my canvas. So I have it on my canvas. I'm not going to resize this yet, so we'll do that later. But I am going to come to the right here and pull that backer, and I want to change the color. I want to do this first and get it out of the way. So that way that's done. Next, I want to grab the little orange piece. So this is the piece we are going to create the shaker and make it, okay? So we want to duplicate 3 more of this. And the reason why is we need 1, 2, 3. So we are gonna, I'll tell you why. So sorry, you guys. So we are gonna come over and take it from the center. If you grab your pieces from the center, you won't have to worry about making them a different size. So we always want to come from the center. So on this one that I've got already a box around, we're going to change that to gray. This is going to be our plastic piece. Okay, you guys? So the plastic I use is a craft plastic that I purchase on Amazon. You get 25 sheets. It's 0.178 millimeter by 0.007 thick. Okay, so that's for the plastic piece. We have our backer piece here, so we're good on that. And now these 2 pieces here are what we're going to work with to chain or to make our shaker box. So this is kind of going to take the place of the foam, and then it's also going to be your top piece. So I want to make this a little smaller. So I'm going to go we can do it 1.81. You can do it whatever you want. So we can center it that way like I did. I eyeballed it, or you can drag your mouse. So to do this, you would take your pointer and click down on the left and hold it and drag a box. And now if you come up here where my hand is, you can come to the line and you can center it. So you can easily just have them center it. And we're going to leave it like that, okay? So now what you can do is come down here to the right bottom where it says slice, and we want to slice that, okay? And so we're just going to pull the pieces out, and we're going to drag a box around those, and we're going to delete those out. So now we have our top piece, and we're going to create all the bottom pieces for this. So you'll want to click that and then come over to the top up here, and we want to duplicate, and we need a total of 9. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we want 9 of those. So again, you're going to take your pieces and we'll just kind of move them around here. Let's get this one. We can probably move that one in. So I want everything to be together in this area. That way when we combine everything, it will all just be in a box. And so now we have these pieces. Okay, so if you come over here, here's the candy corn. We want 9 of these. And we want 9 of the white. So let's duplicate that. We need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So you have a couple options here with this. You can just create one of these and put some foam tabs under it. However, I think it looks darling built up. And you'll see in my video tutorial, you'll be able to see that because I walk through all of that with you. And so you can watch that and see what it looks like. And so we have that piece. Now we want our little white piece. Whoops. So we're going to come right here, and this is the top. We need 9 of that. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. And so let's grab our box. We've got 1, 2, and we've got 3, and we've got 4. And then let's go up here, and there's 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 9 may be able to stay where he is. Yep. Okay, so we have all those pieces. So now what you want to do is take your pointer, hold your mouse down, and drag a box. Whoops. And we want to drag that box. Okay, because we are coming up here. See where my hand is? And we want to group that all together. And so now we have everything grouped together. So now if you're wanting to resize it, you can come over and resize this, okay? So I'm just going to resize it to this. He's about 3 1/4 high by, I don't know, let's say he is about 2 1/2 wide. And then I'm going to go ahead and now if you want to duplicate this to make more than one, you would just duplicate it like we've done everything else. And we want to save this and we're going to name it the Shaker Cutie Kadoodles Candy Corn Peeker Bear. And let's save that. Now we're going to go, it's saving it. So now what we want to do is we want to make it, and I'm going to show you how to adjust so you can cut your plastic. So let's go over to make it, and I need a drink of water. Sorry, you guys. So remember when you're cutting in here, I'm going to go over a couple things with you, because I think it's really neat that you can change the size of your paper. And I sit by a file drawer. And so in my file drawer, I have different sizes of just papers that I've used maybe for making cards or whatnot. I put all my scraps in the drawer and I try to grab from there first. But the beauty about that is if you have scrap pieces, whether they're 2x2 or 3x3, you can save them and use them. And then when you come over here, like we know there's a lot right here. So really I would try to take a 7x12 piece. But let's say I didn't have that and I had, let's just say we had 8.5 by 11. We would just change that and put 8.5 by 11 and see how you can use this piece now. So you could actually have an 8 by 8.5 piece of paper and use that there. So you can change that. The next thing you can do is you can also, what I want to tell you is once you're on this and that's brought up and you continue, it's going to cut this one here. Okay, so like if you ever need to go back in and cut something, you can come back up and click and then continue and it's going to cut this. So that's what we're going to start with today, is we're going to actually cut the plastic first. And so we have it listed on a mat. It doesn't matter. It could be 2x4 piece of plastic or 3x4. And then we're going to continue. So once we continue on here, let's let it bring it up. It's trying to find my machine right now. So once we continue, and I wanted to start with the plastic just to show you, I have it on cardstock. But if I come over to my machine and I'm using the Air 2, I think it is, I can come over to custom and I turn the little dial to custom and see how you could see all your iron-on, paper, vinyl, blah, 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 plastic. We want plastic or the acetate. And so if you click that, then it's going to show a foil acetate. And the default, they have the default. I'm going to go more. And then I do want to edit the tools for this. I want a deep blade, and then I'm going to apply it. And then my machine's ready to load it in. I would load it in, let it cut, and then come back up here. And it's on foil acetate. So go back to your cardstock. Once you put it back on cardstock, it will put cardstock back up here. You can come over here and it's showing your blade. You can edit your tools again. If you want deep, you can put deep, or if you want fine. I usually cut with the fine, so I'll leave that alone. And then we'll go back through everything. So once we cut the white, it'll skip. We can skip the gray and come back to the black. So we would want to click on the black and then load our black in and then let it carry on. And so I do hope this helps. I'm going to cancel that cut. Yes, we can cancel it. We can come back over here and we can come and adjust for whatever size piece of paper that you want. So if you have scrap pieces, I like to run through this and do all these and just so you know. But just remember, I'm clicked on yellow right now, so I need to come back up. Let's say we cut white, we cut that one. Now we're going to start with the black, and then we can continue and it'll go through. Okay, so I hope that helped you, and I hope you have fun with these. They are so much fun. You could pick which parts you want to be a shaker. Super fun and cute for your cards or your projects. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, you can drop those below and I'll go ahead and answer. Thank you. Have a good day.